Okay, now this is sometimes your key things, the fob, wear out the little buttons on them. So what I do is I go on eBay and I buy a blank. You got to program it and everything, but you don't have to program it necessarily. What I've done is I can open up these two and take this key and put it on here, and take the PC board in here and put it in here. And then what happens is, instead of going through all the programming and everything, I'm able to replace this key really easily. The object here though is to make sure you get a key that has, the buttons have the right functions. This button here is a little bit wrong on this, but I only use the open the door and close the door. So that's what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is take the battery out, and then I have to start opening up this system here. So that I can get to the inside and change it out. You got to watch out because the key here, this key fob can go flying. You want to kind of do it carefully. See, it's got a spring in there. If you do it carefully, the spring goes right on there. Now you got this one done. All I got to do is take all of these insides and put them in here, and I saved myself a ton of money rather than going and getting a new programming and everything else. Now, it can be tricky. You can I've had trouble before trying to get it exactly right, but if you stick to it, you'll get it. Again, oops, see how the key shot back and all the parts went flying. That's the thing you're going to have to fight for when you're doing it. So, let me take this one and put it here. And then this PC board, I'll take it out and I'll put it here. Then I will discard the one that's broken and the one that's the blank. And these things, because I don't need them, get rid of that. I'm down to just this. If I do this right, and it'll take a few shots at it, but if you do it right, this will close, and when you push the button, it'll open. But you have to put the tension properly on the spring. And it can take a few minutes to get it right. Let's see, you got to make sure it's going to flip open, so you want to kind of turn it that way. I'm gonna go at it this way, and I got to make sure that that plate stays in the right place, the PC board. Oh, goodness gracious. There it is. I got it in the right place. Now I just close it by pushing it closed. Put the old battery back in it. And what I've done here is, this is the part that goes over here. And I put my name and telephone number in there in case I ever lose this. Well, hopefully maybe somebody can call me and return it. And then I can close that up. And now, get the idea. Now all my buttons are going to be good. They all work again. You get the idea. You can play with this until you get it just right. But you don't have to go and spend $150 for somebody to get a new programmed key. All you got to do is get the blank and change the parts out. A little bit of finagling in there. I was able to change it out. And I put the battery back together. I put this in properly. I had to use the original part like that. Put it in there. You can even, there's a little pin in here, you can knock this little pin out and put it in there if you really had to. But usually they're very close and they'll work. So this one here works fine. I have to kind of help it out a little bit right now, but it'll wear in. Put the back on after you put the battery in. A lot of money saved.